Okay, Klassenzimmer Vokabeln Part 2, Teil 2. So, you might like to say, how do you say that in German? Now, I'm putting that in brackets because you might like to say the word in English there. So you might like to say, how do you say rabbit in German? But you want to say the rest of the sentence in German, except for the word rabbit. So you would say, wie sagt man rabbit or das for that auf Deutsch? Wie sagt man das auf Deutsch? Or wie sagt man rabbit auf Deutsch? Now, Deutsch is the German word for German. It's not Dutch, so please don't get the two confused. So, it would be really lovely to get you using this phrase if you're trying to learn a new word in German. So you don't have to say the whole sentence in English. You can say, wie sagt man, whatever the word is, auf Deutsch. And if you wanted to say, how do you say something in English, you would just say, wie sagt man auf Englisch? English in German is English. I'll write it up here. English. English. Okay. Next one. You might like to ask for help. Help, please. Although hopefully you would have said, Entschuldigung, Frau Bonn first. Hilfe, bitte. Hilfe. Help, please. Okay, you might like to ask to have a question repeated. Please repeat the question. And because you're asking a teacher, you're going to use the formal register. Wiederholen Sie bitte die Frage. Wiederholen Sie bitte die Frage. Or you could say, können Sie die Frage wiederholen? Können Sie die Frage wiederholen? Can you please repeat the question? Okay. You might like to say, what does that mean? What does that mean? Was bedeutet das? Was bedeutet das? Now you can actually use that as well if you're asking to clarify a word in German or in English. Was bedeutet das auf Deutsch? What does that mean in German? Oder was bedeutet das auf Englisch? What does that mean in English? Okay. You could say, we could say, is that right or correct? You can say, stimmt das? Or Ist das richtig? Stimmt das is more like, is that right? Like, is that really true? Whereas, ist das richtig is more, is that correct? Like, is that factual information? Like, is the answer correct? Did you get 20 out of 20? And you want to say, yes, that's right, or yes, that's correct. Yes, that's right. Ja, das stimmt. Ja, das stimmt. Or, ja, das ist richtig. You may want to say, no, it's incorrect, or no, it's false. And you would say, nein, das ist falsch. Oder, nein, das stimmt nicht. Nein, das stimmt nicht. The thought was already on the board. Nein, das stimmt nicht. And that's, no, that's not right, or no, that's not correct. Okay, another very important one that you might like to use in the classroom is, I have forgotten my book, which I hope isn't the case very often. Which is, ich habe mein Buch vergessen. Ich habe mein Buch vergessen. So you might say to one of your teachers, or to me, for example, Entschuldigung, Frau Bond, tut mir leid, aber ich habe mein Buch vergessen. Excuse me, Frau Bond, I'm sorry, but I've forgotten my book. Or it might be, I've forgotten my diary, which happens so often, and you need to remember to bring your diary, please, to every lesson. So diary, you'd use exactly the same phrasing. Ich habe mein Tagebuch vergessen. I'll just do this again to save time. Sorry. But don't you do that. You should write out the full sentences. So, as we go along, we will learn some other words for your stationery. In fact, let's do just a couple more now. I have forgotten my pen. Heaven forbid you forget your pen. Ich habe meinen Kuli vergessen. Oh, I could have just done the... Oh, ich habe meinen Kuli vergessen. I've forgotten my pen. Or say, for example, you forget your lead pencil. I have forgotten my pencil. And in this case, I'm talking specifically about a lead pencil. Oop, dropping my pens everywhere. Ich habe meinen Bleistift vergessen. Ach nein, ich habe meinen Bleistift vergessen. Yeah? Okay. Now, what else? You may say, may I please go to the toilet? However, I'm sure you all know that you should be going to the toilet during your break time at recess and lunch, and make sure you go before the day starts as well. I know you guys drink a lot of water, but please try. So, because you speak such beautiful English and you always use your manners, we are going to say, please, may I go to the toilet? That is the best way to ask. You'll get far in life if you use your manners. Please, may I go to the toilet? Darf ich bitte, may I please, darf ich bitte zur Toilette gehen? You may notice that there's something slightly different about German word order. Darf ich bitte, may I please, zur Toilette, to the toilet, gehen, go. May I please to the toilet, go. They've sent their verb to the end, but we'll talk about that more later. Darf ich bitte zur Toilette gehen? Oh, I forgot my question mark. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's go through that vocabulary pronunciation. So, how do you say that in German? Wie sagt man das auf Deutsch? How do you say that in English? Wie sagt man das auf Englisch? Help please. Hilfe bitte. Please repeat the question. Wiederholen Sie bitte die Frage. Can you please repeat the question? Können Sie die Frage wiederholen? No, I left out the bitte. Können Sie bitte die Frage wiederholen? What does that mean? Was bedeutet das? Is that right? Stimmt das? Or ist das richtig? Yes, that's right. Ja, das stimmt. Ja, das ist richtig. No, that's not right. Nein, das stimmt nicht. Nein, das ist falsch. I have forgotten my book. Or, I've forgotten my book. Ich habe mein Buch vergessen. I've forgotten my diary. Ich habe mein Tagebuch vergessen. I've forgotten my pen. Ich habe meinen Kuli vergessen. I've forgotten my pencil. Ich habe meinen Bleistift vergessen. Please may I go to the toilet? Or, may I please go to the toilet? Darf ich bitte zur Toilette gehen? Okay, I have a last few classroom vocab to add. The first one is, where is? Wo ist? Wo ist? Which page? Welche Seite? So which page are we on in the book? On page, auf Seite 2 or whatever, on page 2. And I would like, ich möchte, whatever you would like. So the pronunciation is, wo ist? Welche Seite? Auf Seite, ich möchte, I'll do that one again. Ich möchte